What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Man, fam, I'm going to have a real heart to heart with you guys. You know what I mean? Man, and this message is not going to apply to everybody, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Man, it's weird because a few years ago, when I first came to New York, this lady gifted me something that was beautiful, precious, something that I adored, something that I really cherished. Um, and when we split up, she kept it, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. Um, but if you know anything about me, man, I love Yoda. I love Yoda as the character. Um, and I've always resonated with that character. So, anyways, um, I didn't even know that something of that nature existed until I met this young lady. Stay with me, we're going somewhere, I promise you that. And so, um, relationship's been over for about 2 years. Um, but I've always thought about this piece, this piece of crystal that she gifted me of Yoda. And I was like, man, that's the one thing I wish I could have kept. That's the one thing that I wish that, man, I had, you know. And a couple of days ago, I saw this store, and it just reminded me of this young lady. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's where she got it from. So I went into the store, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's there, you know what I mean? And I was talking to the people, and they had one piece left. And I was able to pick that piece up, on August 1st. And I'm sure you guys, this is the store. I don't know if you guys can see that Swarovski or something to that effect. You know what I mean? So open this up. I love crystals. You guys know. Um, Smoky quartz, um, but it's Yoda. And I love this piece right here. This is, man, beautiful piece. I don't know if you guys can see it real good, but man, it's a beautiful piece. Anyways, I'm showing you guys this, and as I got the piece, and went on about my day, just excited about having this piece, having found this piece, um, and was able to get it. You know what I mean? And I got a piece of amber while I was there. This bracelet right here. I don't know if you guys can see. This is amber. And what amber represents is that, man, you're preserved. That's what it reminds me of. That God has you. You know what I mean? You're preserved. Stay with me. We're going somewhere. I promise you that. And so what God was telling me is, Elijah, it don't matter. It don't matter what's happened to you in your life. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. What's yours is yours. And nobody can take that from you. You know what I mean? What is yours. No one can take that from you. You know what I mean? And God will show you some things sometimes, and He'll put people in your life, and you'll have different relationships, business opportunities, or whatever. And it may not work the way you want it to work. You know what I mean? It may not last the way you think it's supposed to last, or whatever the case may be. And what God was showing me is, Elijah, relax. Just go with the flow. Just trust the process. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, I know you wanted that piece, that crystal piece, and you thought about it a lot over the last year and a half, 2 years. And man, you really wish you had that piece. And it's good. It's all good. You know what I mean? And what God was showing me was that, Elijah, I got you. I got you, universe. I got you, Elijah. You ain't got the trip. You ain't got the politic. You ain't got to kiss anybody's ass. What's yours is yours. And no one can stop you from getting it. You know what I mean? I'll put you in a position. If this person gives you something that I've allowed them to give you, and they take it back or they destroy it or whatever the case may be, man, you ain't got the politic. You ain't got the fight. You ain't got the fret. Just relax. Just trust the process, understanding that can't anybody take what's yours. You got to catch that. And so as I'm looking at that piece, it's like, oh my gosh. It's like, I'm putting you in a place, I'm putting you in a position where you could do for yourself. I'm putting you in a position where you could get everything that you've lost. I'm putting you in a position to where everything you thought you lost, that you liked, that you valued, that meant something to you, it's coming back to you. It's coming back. I don't know who needs to hear that. Just relax. Just trust the process. It's all good. It's all good. What's yours is yours. And so often, so many of us, we go through this thing in life where we'll lose stuff, and man, we don't have this and we don't have that and all this other stuff, right? And what God was showing me is, Elijah, that's that lack mentality that feeds into that, well, I didn't deserve this, I'm not good enough, and all that other low vibrating stuff. We have to grow up emotionally and understand, man, I ain't got the trip. I know I'm good. You know what I mean? I ain't got the trip. I know the things that God has blessed me with, the things that I've had in the past that for whatever reason God has showed me is like, hey, if you got it once, you can get it again. And when you get it the next time, you'll value it more. When you get it again, you'll be more equipped to keep it. You'll get it again, and you'll be in a better place emotionally, physically, intellectually, to do better with it. So many of you have lost relationships, and I understand, been there, done that. You know what I mean? I got the scars to show for it. We've been in positions where we've lost relationships, we've lost loved ones, and all this other stuff. We've lost businesses and just careers and everything. And what God had to show me is, Elijah, just relax. It's all good. It's all good. I blessed you with it before. I showed you that it existed. I blessed you with the love of your life before. And it didn't last. For whatever reason. That doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. That doesn't mean that you won't come into the connection with somebody else that's going to love you and adore you and value you and respect you and cherish you and all that other stuff. I blessed you with it in the past to show you that it existed. I blessed you in the past to show you that this is what you can have when you get in alignment and you trust the process. And when I take it from you, I'm not taking it because I'm telling you that you don't deserve it. I'm not taking it because I'm telling you that you're not worthy of it. I'm taking it because that's not right for you at that time. They don't value you the way that you deserve. They got stuff that they need to work on, or whatever the case may be. There's stuff within you that you need to work on. There's things in you that you know now that, man, you didn't quite understand back then when you lost that relationship. There's things that you've learned and you grew into understandings like, oh, snap, okay, I value me more now. I love me more now. I cherish me. I resolve some of those issues that I had that I didn't even know I had until this relationship ended, until this career ended, until this business opportunity failed, or whatever the case may be. Relax. It's all good. Don't allow that loss to get you so frustrated. Don't allow that loss to make you spiral out of control. Don't allow that loss to make you start beating yourself up and tearing yourself down, thinking that you're not good enough, thinking that you don't deserve this, thinking that you can't have that. Because so many of us grew up thinking that, man, I can't have nice things. So many of us grew up thinking that, man, I don't deserve love. I'll never find love. I'll never find somebody that loves me and cherishes me and da-da-da-da, because I've had it before and I've lost it for whatever reason. That all feeds into that lack mentality. That all feeds into that not being good enough, not being worthy. And that's not where you're at anymore. You're no longer on that vibration. You're no longer on that frequency. Because you've healed. You've dealt with some of your issues. And you grew up emotionally and spiritually to where, man, I ain't got to be dependent on anybody to do anything for me. to show me love, to show me that I'm worthy of this. And so when this young lady gave this to me, it's like, oh my God, I didn't even know that it existed. I'd never seen that before. And it's like, oh my God, it made me feel some kind of way about myself. Like, man, I'm all that. You know what I mean? And not that you get arrogant or cocky or anything, is that so many of us, we need other people to validate us because we've never learned to love and value ourselves. So many of us, we need other people to show us love and to show us what we're capable of having because we don't believe, for whatever reason, that we can have nice things. We don't believe, for whatever reason, that we deserve good things. We don't believe, for whatever reason, that you can have the career of your dreams. You can have the business of your dreams. I'm here as a reminder. You can have all of that, and then some. And then some. And God upset you up and hook you up to where can't nobody say that they did it for you. When you get it again, it's not going to be because somebody else gave it to you. It's going to be because you put in the work. You put in the work. And when you get it yourself, you appreciate it and you value it because it's like, dang, I did that. This little poor black kid from California, I did that. I grew up and I put myself in a place, in a position to be able to accomplish this. Nobody had to give me anything. Because if they give it to you, they could take it from you. Just like that. And when they take it from you, it makes you feel some kind of way, like, dang, they don't think I'm worthy of it. They don't think that I deserve that. And that feeds the insecurity, that feeds that doubt, that self-doubt. That feeds that lack of far worth. And so when we deal with all that trauma and we deal with all that pain and that suffering, and we release that negative energy attached to the thing that we lost or the person that we lost, God shows us that, yeah, you deserve to be loved. But what good is it for me to put a beautiful woman or beautiful man in your life that loves you when you don't love yourself? What good is it for God Universe to put somebody in your life or business opportunity or whatever in your life and you really feel like, man, I really didn't put in the work for that. I just got lucky. I don't know how I ran into that person. I don't know how I came up on this and da-da-da. And we look at all these things and we think all these crazy thoughts because we don't really feel this old man. We deserve that type of relationship. We don't deserve that type of opportunities in life. You can have all that you dream and then some. God, universe, source is waiting to bless you. But you got to put yourself in that position to be able to receive it. You got to put yourself in that position to get rid of all that distraction, get rid of all that negativity, all that doubt, all that low self-esteem and insecurities, so that when you get it again, but in order for you to get it, you got to be on that right frequency. You got to be on that you got to be in that right vibration, so that you can attract those things. So that you be on the same frequency as that king, as that queen that you desire. That business opportunity, that career. And it ain't about the other people. It ain't about anybody else. It's about you. It's about you. Man, we have to grow up emotionally. And we have to understand, man, we've gone through a lot. We've lost a lot. We've suffered a lot. But through it all, going back to the amber, through it all, God has preserved you. God has kept you. Just like he's kept those things. All the things that you want, the king, the queen, the car, the business opportunity, the career, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you desire, God has preserved that just for you. Whatever gifts that God has for you, he's preserving them, waiting for you to get on that right frequency. He's preserving them just like he's preserving you. He's preserved you. He's kept you. Even though you've gone through all of that stuff, he's preserved you. He's kept you. Everybody didn't make it this far in their life. Everybody didn't make it to your age. Everybody didn't heal and get to the level of spirituality that you've gotten to. Everybody didn't get to this level of healing that you've gotten to. Just trust the process. Relax. It'll come when it's supposed to come. And that's after you've done the work, after you've healed and let go of everything that's holding you back from being in a place, in a position to receive it. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Happy healing, family. Peace.